What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Lightning's Perspective. It is your host, Lightning Kate, and I am back with another episode. But anyways, today's episode is going to be about how to stop obsessing over other people and to start obsessing over yourselves. Because, guys, we are finally in Christmas, and it's time to just cater to yourself. It's time to put on those candles that you've been holding in your storage closet. They haven't been used in so long. But you guys, I'm finally starting to get a little bit comfortable on this podcast because I've been a little bit No, I want to be more vibrant with you guys. I want to just be more happy because you guys deserve to have a happy podcaster. Okay, so I'm gonna be more happier. I'm gonna try to be more smiley because I know I have a little problem with that. So yeah, we're gonna get right into the video. But before we do, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and comment down below some other video ideas and video requests that you would like me to do. Without any further ado, now we're gonna get right into the video. So coming in with number 1, to stop obsessing over people. Actually, I know I always do this, but I have a little message about episode 3. Maybe I'll keep count of the episodes. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But anyways, episode 3. And sorry, a little reminder here because I knew I was going to forget and I almost did. But episode 3 was about how to lead a better life and just live better, live cleaner, live happier, and just... But I'm not going to say I lied, but I was telling you guys a lot of information that I didn't do. I was telling you guys, make your bed every morning. It'll help you feel more cleanly. Hydrate. Well, I actually do hydrate, but not as much as I should. Clean your bed more often. Clean your room. It's going to help your mind be more clean. Actually, let me pull up what I told you guys because I want to get it all right. I was telling you guys to plan out your day. I was telling you guys to evaluate your day. I was telling you guys to take time away from your devices and go to bed early. And none of these things, I don't think that I've ever, it doesn't sound good, but I haven't been implementing them. So literally after I recorded the episode, I edited it, I uploaded it, and then I was like, you know what, let me start implementing some of these things that I'm just telling you guys to do because it's just so good. So this morning I woke up feeling motivated than ever. It was actually started from last night. I planned out my day for today. I planned out everything that I needed to do. I made my bed this morning, okay, and let me tell you, it really does help you be cleanlier. And I know that I was just talking and I actually had no background experience, but maybe I'll do a part 2 on how it affected me and how I had to implement making your bed every day, how to implement cleaning your room, getting on a schedule, how to implement planning your day, what I use, apps I use, ways and things that I use. But that is going to be for another episode. So if you guys want that, go ahead and comment down below, or maybe I'll just make it into a little chit chat with a friend or with a guest. I have a lot more guests that I would like to invite to my podcast, but I want to just get things in the groove and get things moving on my own for a little while. But trust me, you guys, the features are not over. People are going to be coming. I actually have an idea. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you, so stay tuned. It might be coming soon in episode 5. Who knows? So stay tuned for Friday. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on your notification bells. But now we are going to get right into the video. I promise. I'm going to try to stop saying that until I'm actually going to get in the video, because then maybe you guys are trying to I don't know, have a timestamp. And then it's well, she said that she's going to get right in so many times. Okay, here I go. Okay, let's get right into the video. Okay, so coming in with number 1, you should never love somebody more than yourself. And what does this mean? This basically means that within all friendships, with all relationships, with all relations, you should always have a healthy balance between you and the person. So let's say every day I hang out with Bob. I don't know why I chose Bob, but I hang out with Bob and I wake up, I call Bob. I get ready to go to school. Bob's at school. We have all of our classes together. Lunch, we sneak around and we sit together because, I don't know, maybe we just don't sit at the same table. We're not, because my school, we have assigned tables. That's why I said that. So he sneaks around. He comes to my table and me and Bob are just hanging around all the time. We're just together 24/7, 25/8. Or 25.8. And I thought I said that wrong because one time I said 24.6 as like a joke. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you just always hanging out with Bob, and he's just so in tune with your life and in tune with your routine. So let's say, I don't know, one day Bob goes out of town and he doesn't want to call you 24/7. He doesn't want to be on the phone 25/8. And so he just wants a little break, not from you, but to just get back into reality, not get back into your reality because you are Bob's reality, but to just have a little vacation and, think about things, be by himself. People, they want time alone, but you're not able to handle that because you're always up under Bob. He's always up under you. You guys do everything at the same time, at the same day, at the same moment. You guys are always on the phone. You guys are always texting. You guys are always together. And now that he's on a vacation, it's going to take such a big toll on you because he's part of your everyday life, of your everyday routine. And there's nothing that you can say or do that is going to make you feel better because you're just so in tune with him being into your routine and being into your life that you don't take time to realize, hey, me and Bob, I love Bob. Yeah, we're getting really close, but it's always healthy to have a healthy it's always good to have a healthy difference between you and a person. Doesn't matter how much you love them. It doesn't matter how much they mean to you. Just because they mean so much to you doesn't mean that there can't be a boundary put up. And just because there's a boundary put up doesn't mean that they mean any less to you or they have any less importance in your life. Okay, actually coming in with number 2, it's kind of a spin-off of what I was saying, but basically it's don't let anybody take any of your self time away from you. So any of the time that you spend, like let's say every day you go out for a morning jog, 6 a.m., I don't know, random, but 6 a.m. you go out for but like your morning jog. And let's say you make a new friend and that friend wants to get coffee at 6 a.m. instead. But you're like, you know what? I don't have any friends. Let me go ahead and sacrifice my self time to go and hang out with this friend. Why would you do that? No, you need time to yourself. You need time for yourself. It doesn't matter if you spend 25/8, 7 days a week, every single day of your life by yourself. You need to still set time for yourself when you start to have friends, when you become to be more social, and when you start to just get out there. Still remember to always have time for yourself, okay? Because if you don't have time for yourself, you ain't got time for nothing, okay? But yeah, so always remember to have time for yourself and always put yourself first in any friendship. No matter how toxic a friendship can get, it should never be to a point. Wait, did I say that? No matter how much you love a friend, it should never get to a point where they're so toxic that you feel like you can't talk to them about certain issues. You can't talk to them about how they're making you feel. You can't talk to them about just certain things that they do that you don't like. Because as a friend, you should be able to come up to somebody and simply be like, hey, I didn't like the way that you opened the door this morning. You seemed so mad. You seemed so like the vibes were not vibing. And you should be able to say that to a friend and they should understand where you're coming from. And maybe they apologize for hurting your feelings, but they don't always have to be sorry for what they're doing. So, like I say that a lot of times to a lot of my friends. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but I'm not sorry for what I did because I stand on what I believed and I still stand on what I believe. Just because I hurt your feelings, that's not going to make me feel any different to what I did. But I am sorry that I hurt your feelings. So people don't know the difference between being sorry or being sorry you hurt your feelings, but still standing on what because you can't be like, I'm sorry, but I still stand on no, you have to be like, okay, well, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but I'm not sorry that I did what I did because I did what I did. And you got to stand on, if you're going to do something, y'all, you have to stand on it. Okay. You can't be like, let's say you get in a fight, or no, not a fight, something leading to a fight. Let's say like you're in text messages and you're just fighting with a girl or boy, it doesn't matter. You're just fighting with somebody and you're like, hey, when I see you, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to leave you with a black eye. And then you pull up and you're like, well, I didn't think you were going to pull up. So, I'm sorry for what I said. No, that's not how it works at all. Be careful what you say because 10 times out of 10, you have to stick on what you said and you have to back it up because you can't have the mouth if you can't you can't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk. Okay. Preaches. Anyways, But yeah, so that's some of the ways that you can obsess over yourself. Also, just romanticizing over your life, like every tiny little accomplishment, make it such a big deal. Hey, I made my bed this morning, such a big deal. Oh my God, I should, go take myself to get some donuts, or I should, take myself to a spa to get some self-care, or maybe I should allow myself to, I don't know, put on a little bit of extra makeup today, because I don't like wearing makeup, but I also don't really allow myself to wear makeup because I'm an athlete, and it's so, like, I don't allow myself to wear mascara and anything because it's so annoying. After a game or after whatever, you have to come home and you have to wipe it all off, and then at the night I always regret it. So from the jump, I'm always like, no, you don't need mascara, your lashes are long. So that's another thing. I was obsessed with wearing mascara when I was in 7th grade. And 6th, not really, towards the end of the year maybe, or in the summer, but mostly 7th grade, I was wearing mascara every single day. And let me just say, my eyes were burnt. I can't even, y'all, the amount of times that I got mascara into my eye is ridiculous. And it's because I wasn't confident with my own lashes. And not to say that makeup makes women or people in general unconfident, but for me, wearing makeup makes me feel more confident, to the point where if I'm wearing it every day, the moment I don't, I feel so teared down, and I know that I'm enough. So if something is making you feel, another thing to help you obsess with yourself, get obsessed over yourself, is if something is making you feel less than what you feel when it's not around, cut it out, because you need to be obsessed with yourself and your natural state, in your true state, and things that you do every day. So if something that you're doing is always working for you, makes you feel good, but now all of a sudden somebody's coming to your life, or something's coming into your life, and they're making you feel like what you're doing is not enough. If there isn't a reason why you don't feel, it should never be like, oh my God, I don't feel enough because somebody told me this. It should be, I don't feel enough because I noticed this. And even then, everybody is perfect just the way they are. So never doubt yourself, because you are beautiful, I am beautiful, and we are all beautiful. So let's just start to embrace. I feel like that's another way to make yourself more obsessed with yourself. Embrace your natural beauty. Embrace yourself in your natural state. And I'm not saying to throw away all your makeup and throw away all your mascara, throw away all your lip gloss, because girl, I still love lip gloss. Okay, that's something I'm never gonna give up. It's not that I don't feel it's not that I don't feel unconfident without lip gloss. I just really love it. I love the shine, I love the glow, I love the moisture, I love it all. Okay, I just love keeping my lips moisturized. And I don't even have my water here. I'm reaching for my water. I don't have it here. But embrace your natural beauty a little bit more. So let's say you wear makeup every day. Let's say Thursday or Friday or even Monday, you don't wear makeup because you want to just, surprise everybody. Hey, yes, I may wear makeup, and yes, I may look good with makeup, but I look good without it too. Period. Okay? So yeah, just embrace your natural beauty a little bit more. Show people that you're confident with makeup, without makeup, with a little bit of makeup, with a lot of bit of makeup, you could pull it all. You could do a bust down, middle part, or side. Okay. But yeah, so that's another way to obsess over yourself. Make every tiny little accomplishment big. No matter how small it is, make it big. Embrace your natural beauty. Love yourself. Talk to yourself like you're not you. So talk to yourself as your best friend. If your best friend is feeling ugly and she's not feeling cute and she feels like the dress doesn't look good on her, are you going to say, girl, I'm not going to lie, that dress don't look good on you? Even if that's the truth, you should never tell somebody that in their vulnerable state. Ever. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter how much they think they can handle the truth. You never tell somebody that they don't look good while they're feeling like they don't look good. Now, if it's one thing if they're like, hey, does this look good? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I know I look good, but I don't know if this looks good. And they could be like, okay, yeah, that doesn't look good, but you look good, girl. Okay, so you gotta let's focus. Another thing that's going to make you obsess over yourself is learning how to build others up. Because if you're always knocking somebody down when they're already feeling like a funk, you're going to feel more like a funk. I don't understand. People who feel like they have to bring people down to help themselves lift up. Why do you feel that way? Like, if you're one of those people, not even to judge, but I really just want to know why. Not even lie, I am judging. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm judging. But why do you feel like it's okay, because this platform is to admit bad habits and break them. Well, not the only thing, but it's, I want to help you guys build good habits and break bad habits. But I don't know what I said the first time, but you can't build a good habit or break a bad habit without acknowledging that you have a bad habit or acknowledging that you want to make a good habit. So with that being said, it all starts with acknowledgement, which is also something that is talked about in Atomic Habits. So if you haven't read Atomic Habits, go read it. James Clear, shout out to you. Yeah, I really love Atomic Habits. I've been reading it like every single day, and I read like 2 to 3 chapters every day. I started reading this book about late August, like August 17th, 18th. I don't know if is that late August for you? I don't know. Maybe like mid-August. Yeah, that's about mid-August. So I've been reading it since mid-August, and it is now the end of November. This week, Friday, I think it will be December 1st. Yeah, I'm so excited for Christmas. I know I keep going off topic, but I'm so excited for Christmas. Y'all comment down below, what are some kind of family traditions that you do during Christmas? Because I'm so excited for Christmas, and we have a lot of different family traditions. So let me talk a little bit about what we do for Christmas. So for Christmas, my family, we do things a little differently, okay? So, I mean, actually, there's a lot of people that I know that do this, but instead of waiting till Christmas morning to open our gifts, we stay up all night. We stay up to 12 a.m. and open our gifts, and that is because my sister's birthday is on Christmas Eve. So, let me tell you guys a little bit of how it's going to go this year. I'm not going to talk about previous years. Not that it was bad, but I'm focused on the future, baby. I'm not focused on the past, okay? So this year, my sister, I think she's gonna go to like some kind of arcade, and I really love Christmas time. I love my sister's birthday. I love my birthday too. My birthday will never be number 2. My birthday is number 1, and then it's Christmas because that's the time that my sister's birthday is, and there's just my cousin's birthday. It's a lot going on in December in a good way. September too. A lot of my family members are born in September. My mom, me, my grandpa, my cousin, her mom, and it's a lot. But I like it. I like a lot when it comes to like good a lot, you know? Because sometimes birthday parties can get really overwhelming, but in the month of December and September, it's not that kind of overwhelming. It's a good too much. Okay, so this year it's going to look a little bit like, so let's say, I don't know, we go to Extreme Action Park. Actually, no, because my other cousin's going there, and we're going to go to his birthday. There's 2 cousins that have a birthday in this month. But anyways, let's just say she goes to Urban Air, because I don't want to go to Extreme Action Park twice. I'm sorry, I just don't. But I will if I have to. But if I had the option, you know, like, can we just go somewhere else? But I will always go and celebrate my family, no matter if they want to go to the same place 10 times. It's whatever. But yeah, so we're gonna go to Extreme Action Park, let's just say, because that's where she wants to go. So we're gonna go to Extreme Action Park at around like maybe 12 p.m. and I'm not even gonna lie, you guys might think I'm being dramatic or whatever the case may be, but we will be there until about like 10, 11, maybe even 12. But I hope not 12, because then we have to be home. You know, it's never been to the point where we weren't home at 12 and we weren't able to open our gifts. It's always been 12 p.m. we're home. 12 a.m. we've already been home for like sometimes 10 minutes, okay? But we're going to get there. But anyways, yeah, so we finish around like, let's say 11:30 to be safe. We come home, maybe it's around 11 because we spent time saying bye. Let's say we just had to drop a lot of people off, whatever the case is. So now we're home by 11 o'clock. We get dressed. We have like family coordinated, because sometimes, you know, not sometimes, all the time, we'll always match. Like last year, I remember that we had like these, it wasn't the Christmas plaid that everybody always wears, but it was like a matching set. It was super cute. And so we took pictures with that. And this year we're probably going to wear like plaid and a black shirt. We're going to go a little simple this year because we're getting older. And so, yeah, we take pictures, and honestly, it's a house full of girls. Okay. So pictures take minimum about 20 minutes, because it's like, not even, I say like 30 minutes, because each person, they want to take a couple pictures, and maybe they like to pose, but they didn't like how their face looked. So we have to retake the picture, and it's just a big thing. So we have to take the pictures again. And so it just takes about like 30 minutes to go ahead and take all the pictures and take all like different, you know, just different kind of angles and all that stuff. So it takes about 30 minutes. And then finally, let's say it's like 11:30. We're just going to spend time talking until finally it's like 12. It's 11:50, and now we're looking up time.is. If you don't know what time.is, it's just time with seconds. But anyways, we search up time.is and we wait. We watch the clock and we wait until 12 p.m. We get a gift ready. So let's say my computer's a gift. We get the gift ready, and as soon as 12 o'clock hits, we open the gift. We ripped it up We rip it up like we're just like a kid in the candy store, and it's so fun. I feel like no matter how old I get, I'm always going to keep that tradition, because everybody always says, yeah, we open the gifts at 12 too, but what's your tradition behind it? What do you do? What builds up? We always match, we always take pictures, and then we always grab a gift while we wait for 12 a.m. That's always our tradition. And I feel like it's a little different because everybody always says, yeah, we wait till 12 a.m. to open it. But what does that mean? Do you put an alarm for 12 a.m. and then you calmly go and open the gifts? Or are you so excited like us and, things like that? So I'm always wondering what people mean by we open our gifts at 12, because it might be different for everybody. So if you open your gifts at 12, comment down below. What does that mean? How do you do it? How I explained it, I want you guys to explain it so that I can learn a little bit about other people's traditions and ways of living life. So I'm just curious, so let me know in the comments down below. That rhymed, bars. Do you guys know that one girl on TikTok? Okay. I will hold back. Anyways, yeah, so I want to talk to you guys too a little bit about what I did for Thanksgiving break. So for Thanksgiving break, my cousin came over. That's literally it, y'all. Like, at school, a lot of people are asking me, like, what did you do for Thanksgiving break? Honestly, it sounds like we did nothing, but it was so fun. We played Roblox, we talked, and then that's when I realized, I've been thinking about making a podcast for so long. Why don't we just do it? I have the materials. I have you guys here. Let's just do our first episode. And right now, my first episode is my highest viewed episode out of all my episodes. So maybe I'll bring that trio back. But anyways, I want to talk about this thing real quick. So when me and my cousin and my sister, we were all living together. Me and my sister still live together. My cousin moved to Boston, or Randolph. So when we were all living together, we were called the Trees. But now I'm hearing that it's actually the Trays. It's not the Trees. Like we called the Trees, like the threes, the Trees. And now I'm hearing it's the Trays because in Spanish, three is tres. So Trays. And I'm like, wow, I never thought of it like that. So yeah, but whatever. We're still the Trees. And we actually spell it like trees. So it's TREES. The Trees are back together, and I don't know, but it's just something that we do, and it's just, I love my family. We have a lot of, I'm not going to say weird because I don't think they're weird, but I want to say not usual because I don't think that we're a usual family. And I really love, all the traditions we do. I love family. And in the next video, we're going to get into what's the actual root of Christmas, because people are always like, oh my God, I'm so excited to open up the gifts. And I'm not going to lie, that is a big part in why people and me are so excited. But I want to talk about like the actual roots of Christmas. And if you're not really religious, then maybe don't watch the next podcast, but I'm going to be getting into the good stuff. Okay. I've been wanting to do a podcast about Jesus and God for so long because I am such a religious, recently I'm starting to get religious. I don't want to lie on here because that's a sin, but I do want to tap into my religious side on here too, just so that if other people are on a religious journey, they can follow me, because there's this girl called Love Your Natural and I love her so much. She gives such great pointers on how to be a better Christian and how to just be a better godly person. But honestly, you don't have to watch a Christian to know about how to get closer to God. You can watch a Muslim, you can watch and other things, but I don't go out looking for those videos. I like to listen for things for myself and from people who are around me. But I just happen to find Love Your Natural, and she just really links to me. Like, I feel like she really knows what I'm going through, even though she doesn't know me. But everything that she says always correlates perfectly to my life. But anyways, we're going to get more into that on the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video so very much, and I will see you guys in the next podcast, episode 5 of Lightning's Perspective. Lightning K out.